Morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good time. And well, here is today's Sunday video, as I promised. And this video is about how to integrate the ego fast and have fun along the way. And this is possibly the video that's going to have the greatest transformation in your life. And it's far from the average video, so please do expect the unexpected. There is always a method to my madness, and the ones who persevere with me get it at the end. So just watch the video from the beginning till the end, and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. There is a fine line between madness and genius, and I'll let you decide whether if you believe the video is mad or is a genius-like video. So anyway, I thought the best way to explain how to integrate the ego, and by the ego I mean all the parts that team up with the ego, which could be the main protector controller that wants to keep us exactly where we are in the problem-solving structure and the whole identity. So we all know how difficult it is to integrate all those parts, even when we have really good methods like the record or the automated record. But there is another way. There is a way that when you master it, and it is the easiest way, and you get it, is when you regain your power. And this is how I did it. Nobody explained to me, but it kind of clicked. I got it. It was revealed to me how wrong I was trying to do it, to try to integrate my parts. I was kind of resisting them and fighting them, and there was this inner struggle. And then when I switched and I realized what I need to do, is when fun began. I mean, real fun began. So I thought the best way of explaining this is through my story, through what happened to me one day. Because obviously, as I said, the source reveals to you information through your experience. That's how you know it's correct and you have the right information. As I say, it's okay to go and read different books or do different courses, but you will only know that is correct when you experience that knowledge, isn't it? You can kind of like resonate truth and then you go towards that knowledge, but it is when you experience that you can say absolutely no, it's correct, and you've got that knowing. So anyway, I'm going to explain to you what happened to me. Most of you, if you've been watching the videos, you know a little bit about my story. And at the moment, my husband and I, we're living together half of the week. The other time he's just away working, doing his own thing. So he comes on Friday and he leaves on Monday. So on Friday evening, I get ready, I make myself as nice as possible, I play the part and to welcome him home. So he sent me a text and he said to me that he was going to arrive at exactly 6 p.m. So obviously I believe him, no reason why to disbelieve his statement. He's a very honest person. So 6 o'clock came and I was there with the door open, all the staff to welcome him. He was going to bring some food. So I thought, great, I can, have dinner with my outfit. And anyway, I was there waiting, nowhere to be seen. What's happening here? No text. Anyway, 3 seconds later, he appears. And I thought, wait a minute. I mean, you said 6 p.m. It's 3 seconds late. I didn't say anything to him. This is what through my mind, yeah? Through my mind, you see. And he just pretended he didn't notice. He said, hi, babes, how are you? I was a bit different. So I closed the door. And he said to me, well, shall we have dinner? I said, I'm not hungry. My angry part kicked in. I was upset. And he was not acknowledging it. So I went to my room. He decided to be downstairs and he was hungry and, make his dinner. And I decided to order his favorite takeaway and eat it. The revengeful part kicked in. So I ordered a takeaway. When it arrived, I opened the door, ate it. I left a little bit because I couldn't eat the whole thing. It was a bit too much. And then we were in the bedroom, and I was doing my own thing. He was on the bed watching TV, and he said to me, "Do you mind if I watch the football highlights?" I said, "No, of course not. I couldn't think of anything more interesting than the football when I'm doing something really, 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 really good here to help people, yeah, than having the football, which doesn't interest me at all, on the background, but please go ahead. Your needs are first." That was my sarcastic part. So he watched the football highlights. He didn't say anything. And then I decided to go for a little walk and, just clear my head, let the steam off, connect to the superconscious, And then I was really upset. He was pretending he didn't know that he had been late for 3 seconds. And, this is the thing. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, I could have put an anchor, feel really good to welcome him. But I had to rush down to be there at 6 p.m. exactly as he said. For me, that was a lie. That was he had been self-sabotage. Yeah? And you start with 3 seconds, and we know what happened with the self-sabotage. You start very little, take over. Yeah? Next time, it's half a minute. Yeah, and in half a minute, I can do 2 or 3 posts to wind any of the funders up at the Wizard's Gate, especially Adam. Yeah, which I love winding him up. So that time is precious here when you're having fun. Yeah. So anyway, he said to me before I went for a walk, "Is there anything wrong? Is there anything you want to talk about?" I said, "I don't know what you mean." The liar part of me kicked in. Anyway, so I left the room and slammed the door really, 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 really hard. So the part that wanted to make a silent statement that she was pissed off kicked in. So anyway, I left. I had my little walk around, yeah. And then I came in, and the weekend was like that till he left on Monday. And 2 days, I didn't text him. He texted back. He texted me, "You okay, babes?" No answer. The angry part, the one, revenge. I'm not gonna answer you. You wonder how I'm doing, yeah. So anyway, and then I decided, well, I need to take control here. He's been self-sabotage. He's pretending he doesn't know. We know exactly what's going on. I need to do something about it. So anyway, he said to me once that I was his queen, yeah. And another time he said to me that I was his goddess. So if that is correct, that's not the way you treat a goddess. You don't make a goddess wait for 3 seconds. Not in my eyes, yeah. No, something needs to be done. So I decided to keep ignoring the text and send him a video, explaining how I felt and how traumatized I have been by this event. So I went to the neighbors and I borrowed a little crown and a magic wand, yeah? Just to make a statement that he called me a goddess. I put the crown, had the magic wand, and I told him specifically, that he had been 3 seconds late, that was not on. I was a lie. Yeah, I felt really, really heartbroken that he didn't acknowledge and apologize. The part that is, the part that is justifying your actions, the narrative kicked in, the real ego, yeah. And then while I was doing the video, I said, I cannot think anything more important after not seeing me for half of the week to be on time, yeah. You tell me what you were doing on those 3 seconds, yeah. Is there anything you want to say to me? Yeah. I mean, are you having an affair? The jealous part kicked in, yeah. you know. There's no reason but to be somewhere else than with me. Yeah. The demanding, self-egotistical part came in, you know. I am the best thing that's happened to you, and this is how you treat me. It went on for a long time, you know. I was making a statement. I said, look, okay, I love you unconditionally. We know that, yeah. And we know that it's only, you know, it's a few rules in the relationship which I came up with, you know, handy, you know, like a contract, spiritual contract, which I did tell him, and he's completely aware of this, yeah, that he can, you know, as long as he does what I say and what I want, he can do what he wants. He's free. I give complete freedom, and timekeeping for me is essential. Even if time is an illusion, it's the principle. So I told him that I had connected to my superconscious and found a way of him begging me for his forgiveness, because now it had to be begging. You know, asking wasn't good enough. He missed that chance. Too late. It's been on, you know, few days after the 3 seconds. Just no. Yeah. It had to be something strong. Yeah. So I was prepared to wait for a video of him with his apology. And if he wanted me to see him as my hero, yeah, I was using accessories like the crown and the magic wand to help him remember that I'm his goddess, yeah, and who's in charge. This is my self-conscious still taking over. And that the video had to contain presents. That's the vain side of me. Expensive, you know, even more vain. And he needed to dress up as a hero for me to remember that he's my hero. That's what, yeah. So, send the video. And I waited for the response. It was up to him, you know. I gave him a choice, yeah. And I was amazing because, you know, I forgave him. I took action because he was being self-sabotage. Yeah? I did the right thing. Now, probably listen to me and think, is this true? It was true, actually. This was completely true. But the thing is that my husband never sent a video. My husband just laughed. You see, your aspects or parts of the self-conscious, the reason why they intrude it is because they want to be you. They want to be the main personality. They want to be the main character of the movie of your life. And at the moment, the main personality is the main character. They don't remember that they were part of the whole at one point. So it's like a constant internal fight of who takes over, who holds the main personality. And then it's when it clicks. I thought what they want is to be me, to be the actress of the movie. That's what they all want. So I thought, well, I'm gonna let them, but it's a condition. Then to knock at the door, yeah, and say, can I enter? They couldn't intrude. They need to ask for permission to enter. And then if I said yes, I could welcome them and they could have their play. So that was their play. Yeah, he was late. The thoughts begin, and I thought, I can't believe for a few seconds that I'm having that thought. And I thought, I'm going to let them say, let's have some fun here. My husband is completely aware of what's happening and what I'm doing. So let's have some fun here and let's see what they do. Yeah? So I just observed them and I just cracked up. I remember also after I came back from the walk, my husband said to me, it was some of his favorite food of the takeaway left. And my husband said to me, do you mind if I have this? I said, by all means. I said, but if I'm hungry later. The greedy one kicked in, the sarcastic. And, you know, it's funny. It's just funny when you observe them and you do not react. and the other person who is with you doesn't react either, obviously, yeah. But the thing is that I let them, but I could say, no, no, you're in control. And I let them, have their play all the time. And when they want to have a little joke, I let them do the pose. Most of the pose come from my fun, hilarious parts. We go to places where they're fun, and we mix it all together. Like a magician. Then we create a nice pose. The fun videos, they come from those parts. I remembered, as I was going through my journey of enlightenment, you integrate parts. I remember because they're asleep, so when they wake up with you. And I remember I never sang in my entire life. My voice was very low, no voice, really, no voice. And I remember the day, I'll never forget this, that I felt like if a lump or something had been removed, like a blockage on my throat. And then that part woke up. At that time, I didn't know it was a part. I didn't know. I was just happy. And I started singing. But what just cracked me out is that it wasn't normal, easy songs. It went into opera, like some of the hardest songs. And I was just singing for days. These, these really high vocals, which I couldn't reach. My throat by the end of the week was so sorry because I just simply couldn't stop singing. I just had no control. And imagine if my husband has been late, I would have really been angry, and I had identified myself with the parts and not observed them. And then I got one type and say jealous, accused him of having an affair. He got angry with me. It could have been catastrophic. It could have been really painful, and distressful for the relationship. And this is when you need to be aware, and this is why it's so important to be the silent observer, to really, really observe your reality. See when the person coming in and say, okay, do I want you to come in or not? Yeah. Do you want to have some fun? Let them, because the things they come up with, especially when they're grumpy. Yeah, I mean, I just, yes, it's just fun, And in order to grasp this even more, I've got another story. This one is fictional, but let's just imagine it's real. Let's just just make it real, because it will make it more powerful. And there is something that we should never forget, and is forgotten in this world, and even teachers, when they start teaching the truth, is that the main essence is happiness. What is happiness is joy, and what is joy is constant fun. Constant fun. Yeah. You can't stop laughing at everything, because nothing is real. You cannot take it seriously, and everything is being taken off, so you have no worries. So everything becomes funny. And the best way of explaining things is about your experiences and how funny those experiences are. It's when people get it. Yeah, so I've been missing the fun. I was thinking, God, if I had known how integrates the past, I would have had so much fun rather than a struggle. Because now when I look back, it's just so funny what I went through. But at the time, the past was kicking in, the one that he was frightened, the one that he was scared, shocked. Now we just laugh. But anyway, let's go to the other story. And this one, which is fictional, which we're going to put in Israel, I think it's going to really help you fully grasp this. Yeah. So again, say it's real. So one day, let me just drink some water. I haven't had done very well, throughout the coaching. It's progress. So I thought, I need to do something here to show me my appreciation, yeah, as the founder of the Gate. So I decided to take him to an exhibition, and that they were the latest technological virtual games that you could play. So I thought, well, I'll take Adam there, I'll just let him have a little play with one of the games while I wait for him, a few minutes, not long, and then I can just go and continue with my life. It's just, quick thing, quick fix, yes. So he was happy. So anyway, I took him there, yeah, and I paid for everything. I'm very generous, and something really got his attention, really, really did, and mine too, to be honest with you. There was this big, banner like the best game and most played by people, and Adam was just going there, so I followed quickly, and the game consisted as soon as you put your glasses and you enter the game and you choose your avatar, your character, you are in a jungle, and the game consists in running away from the king of the jungle, which was a really, really, really scary, massive tiger that had killed the lion, and he crowned himself the king of the king of the jungle, and he wouldn't eat any other animals. That's why he was the king. They respected him. They were on his side, but he would kill humans. He would eat the humans for food, or kill just for the fun of it. Yeah. And the one who entered the jungle last would be the one targeted. So in order for Adam to win the game, he would have to kill the tiger, he would have 3 lives, all of that. So anyway, Adam got all excited. I said, yes, you'll play, don't take too long, I want to go, but I'll give it a few minutes. He puts the glasses on. I thought I'll just go and get a coffee. And then I changed my mind, mocha. Then I put some cream, chocolate. I was hungry. And I sat down and I just watched Adam with the glasses move around like he was, in the jungle. And then something really strange happened. Suddenly I could hear a really big storm outside. I mean, that's what we went inside. And there was really big thunder, and it messed up with the whole electricity of the exhibition. The electricity went on and off, everything got disrupted. It lasted about, few seconds, yeah? But everything returned to normal. Adam was still there playing, all good. I was having my coffee, and then some people come running to me, really stressed. So we are really, really sorry about what happened. We don't understand. We are working on it. I thought, what's happening? I said, well, the electricity was happening. We don't know. It was so strong, the energy from the thunder, that it's messed up the game. And basically, Adam has forgotten that is a game. He thinks it's real. I thought it was kind of funny. You got to be kidding me. He actually thinks he's in the jungle and the tiger is going to kill him. I thought, no, I just leave him for that one. It's for the fun of it. I thought, I'm not in a hurry now. This is when I get interested, see what happens, But they said to me, no. This is, this is real. The tiger can kill Adam. I said, but the tiger is not real. I said, but Adam thinks he's real, so he automatically thinks, that he's being hurt. I thought, my God. I thought, what shall I do? And then I asked the question that anybody would ask. So what happens if Adam doesn't wake up? And they said, well, he stays in the game for eternity. I know what to do. I left. What's the point of waiting? I left. Not gonna wait for eternity. It wasn't going to happen. I don't understand why they were surprised. I had to make a choice. I made the right choice. I've got the other co-founders to think about, and other people, and husband and all of that. And was Adam. He's had to survive. Strong man. Had been his coach. He had the skills. If he wanted to survive, he could. But then as I was walking away, I thought, how am I going to find another founder that I can have so much fun with, taking the piece? It's not going to happen. It's going to be really hard work. I thought it's going to be faster if I go and sort it. So yeah, so I went back and I went and spoke to the team. I said, well, what can we do here? I said, look, we need about a week, yeah, to see if we can see how we can kind of put some characters to infiltrate, to make clues to help him. said, great. So I came back after a week. I said, well, what's happening? Have you got the guidance in place? They said, no, they couldn't do it. Technology was really advanced for this. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to ask for help. So ask the master. So I had to call Yvonne. I said, well, look, this is the situation. I didn't want to upset them and tell them so. And I never said that. I sent Alan on holidays for a treat, to Spain. So they didn't know that he was in the game. So so I called Yvonne. Yvonne dropped everything, bless her soul. She came anyway. In 2 or 3 days, she had it all sorted. Between her and I did all the hard work. I told her what to do, and she did it. But I had a strategy. So the strategy was to put characters there, that they would begin to say that things are not what they seem. There was a truth, and that there was another way to conquer the tiger. We changed the game of the rules that he didn't need to kill the tiger. What he needed to do was to master the tiger, but mastering his fears, and the tiger would be his best friend, like a pet. So that was, so we revealed that to him. And we put lots of people, like American Indian tribes there that, he can go to get safety. We can direct the path and then show him some glimpses of brightness, so he can see there is a divine help. And then I thought, we can put one of those things that the American Indians smoke, that they get high. We can give him an epiphany, see he remembers us. So we did that. He went to the American tribe and he was smoking. Nothing, he passed out. I thought, nothing was working. I was trying out of ideas, and then I thought, okay, I got it. Let's put a coach there that he meets, because obviously he has a coach here, so I'm sure that will be, but we need to make it in a very strategic way. So I put the wise woman, dressed with, like nature, with flowers, and everybody was saying, she knows everything. She knows the story of the tiger. She knows who the savior is. I made it really, to the point. The character was like me, Yvonne said it would take too long. It took her a week to decide, but it was Adam. I don't understand, what she goes, so, this is Adam. It had to be done. Yeah. So anyway, just thought I'd mention it. And then Adam met me, I decided to teach him, so I went through the whole coaching again, the same things I said to him, I was telling him things that he had, because I know him. He said, oh, you know me so well. I said, yes, divinity, and I made him feel important. I told him, you've been chosen by the soul, the forces of nature of this island, to be the savior and master the fears, so people can regain their peace and live, alongside the tiger. So he liked that. So I thought, God, it's happening. And then, we took him through enlightenment. We showed him glimpses of changes of reality, that there was not real, till eventually he trusted that he was in a game and what happened. And finally, he takes his glasses off. I said, oh my God. Yvonne and I were there and everybody to greet him, and he said, wow, that was an amazing experience. I thought, okay. Glad somebody enjoyed it. And then he said, how long I've been there? So, a month and a half, Adam. So it seemed like, like a lifetime. I said, well, tell me about it. So anyway, I was, getting my priorities right. I was very happy that Adam was back, and I had my co-founder back for the gate and stuff. But, I'm a very straight and honest person. I go to the point, things had to be discussed now and then of the situation. And I told him that I was sending him an invoice, which I already had it done. So I gave it to him in hand, charging him for the month and a half coaching sessions that I did, and doubling it because I had to repeat myself, and it was really boring. It's not the thing. And I told him my only motivation was the financial gain. Yeah, that was getting me going through. What can I get paid for it? He agreed, obviously, and he paid. And the point, obviously, was, she mentioned if he need anything, that we were all there for him. I thought that was so sweet from her. And then she said that she was gonna charge him for the work that she did. I thought, you've got to be kidding me. This is your friend here. This is Adam. It's nothing you shouldn't do for Adam. Really? I mean, how can you think about money? I was highly, after the trauma I went through with Adam, and then I had to deal, I've increased the prices of her sessions now. It's unacceptable that all she was thinking about is money. It's greed. And I don't want that part to kick in. So I thought, a lesson needs to be taught here, yeah. So that's it. Price increase. There you go. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope that you can understand what I'm trying to do here, yeah. What I'm trying to do is make you see how the virtual reality game works in this life, and how the helpers are there helping behind the scenes that we don't see, and not those helpers that show us the truth and to us enlightenment, the same way I did with Ivonne, and I were with Adam and the other team, helping him to wake up and direct him through the journey. So it was written, we were writing the code. He had to do what the code of the game was saying. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and that you gained something from it. And on Monday, I believe I'm going to do the introduction of Revelation, but only the introduction, because Revelation is, my goodness, isn't it? I don't know if any of you ever tried to, by any chance, to decode Revelation or to try to understand Revelation, and how many books have been written. Is impossible to actually understand that unless you get it revealed. And in order to get to Revelations, we need to understand a little bit more about the Bible and grasp. And then if you watch this video and you're interested, by all means, when the series of Revelations videos come, you can watch them or not, that's your choice. But I thought I first prepare what I have to say. You need introduction, and then you decide if you want to watch the rest. And then I suppose the other videos will be continue my journey of enlightenment, which will be very amusing and really good fun. And they will the important announcements with fun bit. Because let's not forget about fun, shall we? Anyway, have a fun, amazing Sunday. Until next video. Bye.